My name is Charles Whalen. I'm a credentialed alcoholism and substance abuse counselor for the state of New York. I'm an alcohol and drug counselor reciprocal for the state of Minnesota, and I'm an internationally certified alcohol and drug abuse counselor. I'm Ogallala as well as Hunkpapa. When our people got caught in the census, we were enrolled as Ogallala. I'm descended from Sitting Bull. I have a lot of family members here that I don't even know. I grew up being Ogallala. Those were my people, and I'm from Ogallala. When I found out what was going on here, heard that my people were here, I came. My tiosh by another legitimate 1868 Fort Laramie Treaty representative named Verdell Yellow Horse Jr. the second. We call him Jake. When the call came out from Standing Rock, the Ogallala were the first to arrive with our treaty representative in Jake. Now, when I came in the summertime, I assessed the encampment and determined that there were approximately 250 people that had said that they would stay. So I was able to get 4 GP medium tents, military tents with center, and we set them up on the Cheyenne River Northern encampment, and that's where we're at now. Now, this whole place is about peace, prayer, and ceremony. That's what our people have always talked about. No violence, no potential for violence. And I honor and respect the veterans who arrived, the people from all over the country and all over the world who came to show solidarity for what it is that's going on here. In summary, and I'll make this short, because, the people haven't heard this. What's happening here is we have a pipeline that is going to be installed, or they want to install, that runs along the Missouri River. This water course that is the water supply for millions of people. It's also the water supply for the breadbasket. Now, below this is the Ogallala Aquifer. It's not if this pipeline breaks, it's when. It will affect millions of people through the Missouri River. All right, we're the second largest freshwater supply in the United States. When it affects that water supply, everything downstream will be affected to the Gulf of Mexico, including the ocean. What we're looking at is a potential worldwide famine, and it will happen because we're the breadbasket of the world. We export the majority of our foods and grains around the world. So there will be hunger, there will be famine. What we have now in place, the trucking companies. Now, has anybody checked on the economic impact that will cause? These truckers who are currently transporting these tankers, driving down to the refineries. Has anybody thought of their families? They're going to lose their jobs. Right now, if they were to become unemployed because of this oil pipeline, there are no jobs available. There will be a sudden glut on the market where they'll be lucky if they get paid at all. And this is a reality. So, the way that it stands now, months ago we had an injunction order issued for the Dakota Access Pipeline to cease work. They violated that. They've got no problem paying millions and billions of dollars in fines. People have to understand this. It's all about the money. They will make it back. So when they violated that injunction order, people here in the encampment became aware of it and they shut it down. Respect. Now, shortly thereafter, my people came and had ceremony here. They had ceremony elsewhere, and they came and they were able to describe the exact place and the exact damage. And we had a ceremony and we planted seeds. At that time, our people asked that nobody go across that fence, that they do not agitate, that there's no negativity involved, that it's about peace and prayer. Now, since that time, people have gone against the express wishes of our traditional leadership and our spiritual leaders, and have had these so-called actions. One does not endanger the spiritual leaders, the elders, the women, and the children. What they did is not what a warrior would do. A warrior puts his people first. So we have what we have now with the present line, or front line as people phrase it, exactly where it is as a result of these so-called actions.